Hello there. If you're seeing this, then once again, I have had to cancel a creative stream for whatever reason. So I'm going to plug up the gap in the schedule by playing some Kingdom Hearts. Last time, I think we did all of Timeless River down here, all the black and white stuff from like Steam and Willy, and discovered Horrors of the Underdrome, which on critical difficulty I still haven't done between times. Yeah, I've done some leveling up in the meantime, but no actual progression in the story, so don't worry, you haven't actually missed anything. So yeah, I'm going to do these two gummy missions, and then we're going to move on to Pirates of the Caribbean Port Royal over here. Because Atlantica over here, which is the Little Mermaid, is not actually like a standard combat level, it's all full of musical rhythm games, and what I'm pretty sure is definitely copyrighted music, so I will probably be doing that one off stream. So yeah. Also, you have to keep going back there, so you're probably not going to see any of this shit. Does mean you're going to get to miss out on Dolphin Boy Sora, but frankly you should miss out on that anyway. So yeah, let's run some fucking gummy missions, goddammit. Let's go! Oop. This is what I love about these sort of rail shooter gummy missions, is that they are... The design of them is just so nicely done. There's so much just going on in the background that you miss out on. That when you redo it later, you start to notice, like, holy shit, there's something all that going on. This was basically a chance for some designers to just go absolutely hit ham on some of these creatures, which is particularly relevant to these ones. I think this is the one, and not the other one. It's got a very cool enemy in it. Keep feeling you're looking right, you'll get right to the initial thing. Go up with me, that's it. Woohoo! Well done one. Give it a go, then get the good shit. Yes. Good together blocks. And I just screwed up a pedal. Like, okay, we're going to include a whole bunch of... Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I think it might be the other one that's got the really fun enemy. That just means we're going to see it. That just means we're going to see it when you're... do the next. Sorry, it's fairly early in the morning for me, and also I am... not at my full game, which is why I might sound really croaky. Blood Spinator. Blood Spinator. Did you remember Beast Wars? One of those early 3D shows that really kind of started to make 3D animation work, and it was Transformers. Recently, it was a bit adopted into the Michael Bay canon. Oh yeah. Okay, so I can S-rank this at the start. Okay. Recently adopted into Michael Bay canon in what I'm going to just assume are worse ways, because I don't have a lot of respect for Michael Bay Transformers, but I fucking love Transformers when I was a kid. Okay. Ooh. The road to Atlantica is open. Ooh. Yeah, like you can see, there's combat level 0. There's no fighting on here. It's all rhythm games. It's a shame because in the first game you had a whole ass underwater map with swimming mechanics and everything, and you got to see aerial fight people usually by throwing potions at them. It was really cool. Anyway, let's have a look through this one. Woo! Look at the funkily shaped Falcon level 4. And also, some of the gummy ships, despite them being made out of pretty simple cuboids, after a while they get to look kind of cool. Like, yeah, like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 has the best gummy missions. Like, the ones in Kingdom Hearts 1 are seriously lacking. They're very, very simplistic, but also controlled really weirdly, so they're actually quite difficult and not very fun. And Kingdom Hearts 3's open world just didn't grab me as well. It's not as, like, full on. Although I had a lot more fun with the gummy levels, with the gummy missions in Kingdom Hearts 3 the second time around. The second time I played it, I had a lot more fun with them. Although it was also the first time I properly engaged with the gummy editor, because I built something that was... I ended up building something that was ridiculously powerful. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. With the, someone just had fun with the cool element. That's a giant turtle that you can blow up! Holy crap, that I did just blow up. Yeah, you can blow up the giant turtle! You didn't see, but they've got a giant turtle face and everything. Giant turtles are just the coolest thing. Not gonna lie, like the symbolism of a world. Like, it might just be because I grew up reading Terry Pratchett, but the symbolism of a world turtle, always gonna be cool. And just these giant lumbering turtle beasts, always gonna be awesome. See? I didn't blow up that last one. So I absolutely could. Look at that! Look at that! I barely think. Oh god. Oh, Darwin did. I love when you destroy the boss early and it just basically starts just sending waves and waves of dudes at you. And that's the point where it's like, alright, how do we deal with this? Oh, Jesus. I think there is enough time to blow up all the turtles if you have enough firepower. Look at all the floating islands that don't make any sense. The weird geometry. It's like being in the distortion world in Pokemon. It's all just mental treasures. I kinda love it. Okay, that was gonna be a bit hard to level. Yeah, it was.
Piece of cake.
Didn't do quite so well on that one, so no Falcon level 5 for me. like that. So we get Part Royal. She's got real fun. It's not as good as, again, that's one of the few times where 3 absolutely leaves 2 in the dust. Apart from the graphics, because 2 is just Kingdom Hearts 3 is a gorgeous game. The Port Royal level in Kingdom Hearts 3 is, as I've said before, a better pirate game than Skull and Bones. Fuck you and your quadruple ass. But yeah, so let's pirate some shit up. It is basically the plot of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, because this is the first time that they were introduced. But also, they didn't get any of the actors back to reprise their roles, so they're all just really bad impressions. They got better in the third game. I don't think they got different. I don't think they have the same. I don't think they have the actual actors in the third game, but yes. But they at least got better people who could do better impressions.
Something's up.
Organization 13?
Nope.
One way to find out.
Zombie pirates and the Heartless. Yeah, here we are. It's a bit of a departure from the usual kind of Disney worlds that you'd see in puzzle piece. Yeah, also I got this, which is the Wisdom Form's ability, which is Quick Run. I'll probably show you guys Wisdom Form in this episode, because I realised that we only kind of just earned it at the end of the last one, and I don't think we got to use it very much. But yeah, I did some leveling up in the
Aztec treasury. Aye, and thanks to the curse put on it.
Yeah, that is very much not Jeffrey Rush. And yeah, fight some pirates. It's just like 4 guys.
It's no use. We can't beat them.
Yeah, this is the point where like, they're in the moonlight, you can kill them. You know, see them as zombies. And also, yeah, they're not great at dealing with magic. Yeah, that's gonna be the whole gimmick of this level, is deal with zombies who want a zombie. Yeah, who are only vulnerable in the moonlight. It's kind of a whole gimmick this time around. Yeah, Pete be Pete'n. Basically, yeah. We get up there. Cannot fly up there just yet. I think we're supposed to be going to town. Yeah, you can be seeing a lot of the quick run.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
And also, yeah, very definitely not Keira Knightley.
Elizabeth!
Or Orlando Bloom. Although the Orlando Bloom actor is not quite as... Oh, yeah, reflect on that hot fire. Yeah, these bastards will just drop artillery on your head. Yeah, Will says, "Oh God, you saved me. Now go save my lady. Must go and save my lady love." And I'm like, all right. Guess we're doing some of that heroine shit. Also got a big barricade, but I do love that we can just fucking knock down sections of it. Oh. just a cut through. You can just skip an entire bit and be like, oh fuck it, I'm going through them. Like, fuck it, going through. Don't miss out on stuff like this. Yeah, also it's because there's so much gunpowder around. This is an area that's quite sensitive to fire, if I remember correctly. So, yay! There's chests and secret shit hidden everywhere. Let's just return this. It's just Skyrim dungeon bit. It is, right? Yeah. Let's take you back up to the wall where we started. Sora took the black and joined the Night's Watch. Kill everybody down here. Did not kill everybody down here. There's chests and shit. Blew a fucking hole in it. That's good. Jim thought there was nothing. I was like, oh, is that just there to blow up for the sake of blowing up? Just fucking gliding along. Oh, we met Jack. I'm going to keep Donald so that I've got some healing and we can do wisdom form. And with Jack, I'm going to give him auto limit because he actually had, for the first time I played this, didn't realize he had a limit command. Fully didn't realize it was there. And now I'm gonna actually fucking use it because it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's designed for either extremely high jump when you get up there or somehow some kind of super glide. Yeah, that smashes people when you do it. Right, yeah, so it's basically just... Sorry, that's my early morning alarm. It is genuinely quite early in the AM. But I am just recording this as a filler, because then I can have a... Because then at some point I can go, oh god, I can't do the creative stream. My creativity. Creativity! And just throw this in instead. So happy days. Yeah, pretty sure we talked to Will and then fuck off to the... Yeah, just get on the ship and fuck off. Doobly-doobly-doobly-doobly-doo. It's the very famous
You can release me.
dinner scene. This is a really good scene in the movie, and they don't do it well in the
I'm
game.
of no further value
This is the problem with
to
trying to put actual,
no
like, realistic
drink
actors and
mercy.
scenes in a Kingdom Hearts game. Because this is the one that ends with, you better start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. So yeah. Also, yeah, I like that the ship was a whole level and it had an interior in this game. Like, there was actually stuff to do. Whereas, to be fair, in the third game, when you have a when you get a ship, you can jump and fly and climb all over it because you have a fucking just, you know, you have flow motion and you got like an insane degree of mobility. When you get the Black Pearl well, it's not the Black Pearl, it's the Leviathan. You get your own ship. And you can fucking bounce up and jump up and climb up the entire rigging. Whereas this is essentially just a hub point. See? Nope. And then we just... This is Jack's limit. He's a treasure chest. Treasure chest and a floating Jack Sparrow.
Okay.
Right you are.
And then he just drops a bomb in it. No, it's not. It's not the coolest. It's no Red Rocket that you get with Mulan, where you're fucking flying about on fire all the time. But it's powerful and it's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, it's just the whole Jack and Compass. Oh yeah. Jack fucks off. We're on the Isla de Marta. Woo. Pretty sure Jack fucks off a few times throughout this thing. Also, yeah, here we are. Does it see the sort of difference between light and dark here? It's gonna make a difference. Also, this is what these guys look like. They're not in monochrome. They look better in red.
Light. Yeah.
Also, they did get the actual Pirates of the Caribbean theme song and soundtrack, which I love. It's one of those pieces of music that just, it never fails to make you feel more like you're kicking ass.
Quick, they're after.
Yeah, he does the whole. I think this is after he hits him with the oar, so. Yeah, best to roll it back. I'm shooting at nothing. Unfortunately, these guys don't count for experience. But, as a counter to that, I've already maxed out Wisdom Form for what I can do at the moment. So, that's going to stay that way. Until I can, until I get Master Form. I genuinely don't remember when that happened. Genuinely don't remember when you get Master Form. I've been trying to rack my brains, but I do not remember.
A signal.
Oh, boat's on fire. Yeah, we basically just abandoned Jack. Yeah, head back to Port. Whoa. Oh. Head back to Port Royal. Get more sort of. Oh no! Yeah, the problem is, Donald and Goofy's AI, who doesn't really understand the whole only fight them when they're in the dark. So what's the information box supposed to be there? Yeah, as you remember from the multiple crashes we had last time, as you remember from the multiple crashes last time, this port might not have been the most stable. Though, do you hear that somebody has done an unofficial full-ass port of Kingdom Hearts 358?
Is it true?
Which I would have killed to, oh shit. Yeah, this is the one where if you get knocked in the air, you gotta drop the fucking medallion. But Kingdom Hearts 358, like full 3D HD remaster, a la this game, we'll talk about Sleep, with full porting, which has been awesome. But it encoded basically just got HD. It basically just got the cinematics HD'd. Who's got the medallion? Oh, this guy. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Jesus. Yep. Got murdered. like I'm doing this on critical difficulty, and when you've got enemies that can only be harmed at certain points, it makes things extra difficult, especially since, again, the AI didn't get the memo. Very vulnerable to magic.
Thunder! Thunder!
Let's try this again. What? How did he get that? Come on, come on, come on. God damn it! Dadgummit it! Not so proud now. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be doing this one a few times. Oh shit. It doesn't help that Donald keeps fucking using up all his MP when the twats are still in the shadows, so... Well done, my ducky doo. I'm just gonna try running away. God damn it! Oh god damn it! Just as I got it back and just like I can't fucking level up, I got killed. Problem is there's nowhere to go to like get my fucking drive gauge back so I can use like wisdom or valor to fucking jazz this up. Probably gonna do an entire episode of synthesis at some point. Yay! Right, I need something that... Yeah, I'm probably gonna start using limit commands rather than wasting all my MP on Thunder, because the reason I use Thunder is because it's the best spell to... Because it auto targets. Best one to use on enemies that are far away. Damn it! Even this side of the ship so they don't fucking get invulnerable. Oh my goddamn MP. And these two be like, you'll give my name instead of his? Why? And it's like, yeah, fuck it. Because you're gonna get married on a boat. It happens. How the fuck did he get it? God! Mother fucking. You know what? Fuck you. Oh shit! That's not good. Well, actually it is kind of good, because Anti-Form, while it is, you know, supposed to be like the Heartless form, is surprisingly kick-ass. You turn into this fucking blurring maelstrom of darkness that does not a lot of damage per hit, but a shitload of hits. Unfortunately, I believe the main thing with Anti-Form is that I think you can't be healed, and you can't get out of the form until the gauge runs out. Yeah, but yeah, the thing with Anti-Form is the more times you use it, the more likely you are to unlock Final Form, which is the best, basically. Is the most powerful drive form. It's the one with glide on it. It's the one with truly, truly insane combos that you can get. Yeah, it's very good. And who doesn't love a little bit of Come on, Goofy. Lure him over here. There we go. Finally. Yay.
The pirates.
Well, did you know?
I'm pretty sure it's just Barbossa at this point. We don't get Luxor, the Organization 13 guy, until
Now then,
later. Yeah, because the final battle. Yeah, because the final battle of this level is Barbossa. Don't get. I don't get draw. Nice. What did I get? Aerial Spiral. Aerial Spiral. Really good. And finally, I'm reaching the limits of my massive AP reserves. Go on, Donald. So he can have that draw ability. Pop. Now I believe we've got to go and, yeah, rescue Will, because everyone's like, oh, he's the real fucking piratey dude that can break the curse, and oh my god, and his dies. Oh shit. I forgot about this bit. Yeah, it's literally just punch all these fucking barrels off it. Yeah, it's not hard. Don't focus on fighting the enemies, just punt the barrels when someone's trying to blow up your ship.
That's the second time I've had to watch that man sail away with my ship.
Yeah, not a very good Johnny Depp impersonator. Yeah, so Jack's full of vengeance and rage and yada 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 yada. And, ooh, another one of these. Huh. Didn't realize we could act, because we couldn't challenge the one back in Olympus Coliseum. Let's see if we can, because I think this is Larkscene. I think this is, yeah, this is just a boss fight with Larkscene. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking stomped. This is one of the things that got added in the final mix. Because she's not in the game normally. She was a boss from Chain of Memories. Yeah. Throw your clones together. I'm amazed that I have done this much. Yep. 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 Wiped out. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. We're not. I am not powerful enough to deal with that yet. I just straight up am not. Fuck off. You know what happens to a pirate when he's struck by lightning? Usually they sing a song about it, but okay. But apart from that, it's the same shit that happens to everybody else.
Heal.
Just gonna put myself an MP charge in a minute for a second. Just to get my MP back. Oh Jesus! Hatchet wielding motherfucker. So I think you recharge more. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. That's better. Maybe more light. See, blow up the thing. Maybe more light. Do not. Excuse me. I was doing some physics.
Heal.
What kind are you?
Yeah, 2 puzzle pieces, nice. Come back over here. Yeah, the AI, it's a cool concept, only being able to fight your enemies when they're in specific light patches. It's a decent concept. I believe there was an entire Alone in the Dark game based on it that had really shitty writing. But yeah, the friendly AI cannot keep up with the concept. So they will, because they just basically just see enemy, hit enemy. There's not really any way to. There's not really a setting to make them smarter.
Let's go. Thunder.
Yeah, that was fun while it lasted. Great thing about Wisdom Form is that you can fully just okay, I'm gonna do the cheeky deck thing. Oh, God damn it. There's still enemies back here. This might be one of those infinite XP grinds that at least one really weird dude on the internet is a big fan of. I think his name's maybe Bet. Maybe that's not his name, but yeah, just get my whole drive back. Hell yeah. Waha. All the XP in the world. All the way past level 3. Waha. And then this guy's gonna blow up. And light, please. That makes him vulnerable. Happy days. Things naturally explode around here. You can corner them. You're alright. Oh, a moonlit nook! When was the last time somebody ever took you to a moonlit nook, you know? You gotta trust the people who, really care about what it's like, who take you to a moonlit nook and fight zombie pirates with you. Yeah, this guy's based on, I believe, the only dude in the movie who's the only pirate in the movie who they kill without breaking the curse. Because they turn him into a skeleton, shove a bomb in his chest, and then drop him. But these guys are supposed to be, like, completely immortal. So there's part of me that's just like, did he just survive as bits until they broke the curse? Like, is he just lying there like, oh god, unimaginable pain? It's a bit like Miracle Day, isn't it? Which, if you've never seen Torchwood, is the best part of Torchwood.
Once again, Jack.
Oh yeah, Pete summoned a light-sucking lizard, so now we're constantly in the dark, and oh, there we go. If we beat it, we can open the light and fight Barbarossa. Yeah, because also Jack's a skeleton now. Not Jack Skellington. He's later. Fight Jack Skellington. We get Jack Skellington later. But also, yeah, this is one of the few times where, yeah, in Kingdom Hearts. Oh shit! Yeah, I just got taken apart like abstract art. Yeah, this is one of the few times where in, oh god damn it. One of the few times in Kingdom Hearts where, yeah, Sora just kills a man. Well, admittedly, Sora doesn't kill him, but Sora is party to just straight up murder of a dude. It's all mine! Not fucking doing that!
Give me strength.
Beg your pardon?
Thunder.
Thank you. Let's pick up this shit and go fight a ghost pirate. Like civilized people.
Now let's
You know, breaking of the treasure, Jack steals one, reinstates it. Yada 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 yada.
once again, Jack.
Pete summons it. Literally the only difference between this and the end of the movie is that Pete's involved in summoning a weird lizard. Oh yeah, I've got to keep Jack alive as well. Oh fuck. Well, this is gonna be a fucking barrel of laughs. Oh god damn it. Yeah, proud mode is maybe kicking my ass here. Hello everybody. ice moles stop jumping out of the fucking water. There. Aren't we all a bit happier? Right, I'm gonna run this down and then hit a cure and then head in. Okay? Okay. Part of me is wondering whether or not I should bring Goofy along, but that means we've got no healer at all, drive or no drive.
Heal.
How tiring are you?
So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, let that run down. It'll be very entertaining to watch. So yeah, we're here because my usual creative stream has not happened, and honestly because well, I am recording this because I wanted to play some Kingdom Hearts, and it's giving me the excuse, and you know, it means that I'm also giving the excuse of doing something productive, and creating a stopgap for the creative streams. So yeah, happy days. Ooh, it's the stuff. I do not have second chance, or well, leaf bracer at least. But I do not have second chance or once more, which are the main sort of survival defensive abilities, which are probably the reasons I'm getting my ass kicked so much. Yada yada yada. We're gonna keep Jack alive as well, which is just right. Anyway, yeah, keep an eye out for the glowy eyes. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. And then shove magic up his arse until just a little bit left, so I have enough for a cure. Back up, so you can come and get me. Look. Fuck!
Care to try a taste of this?
Yep. Can't kill it beforehand. Shit. That's the thing. Barbosa is still kicking around. Still in. This is the last health bar. Oh, back up. Get it back up. I know he's got a reaction command, but I'm not going to let him close enough to. Keep peppering him with magic.
Thunder.
There we go. Woo! Oh, and Goofy gets his limit. Hell yeah! Yeah, we get.
This ain't over.
Pete does his. This isn't over. Runs away, and then we're gonna get the famous end of Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack shoots Barbosa and cures him, like cures the curse, and then Barbosa keels over dead, but not very well done. And then a nice, simple, elegant little Keyblade, and that's it. Port Royal is done. Hey, we have ported royally, and now we have our choices between genuinely two of the best worlds in this game: Agrabah and Halloween Town. Hell yeah! So we're probably gonna do a little bit of more gummy shipness. So I'm gonna do these again and try and get them better because again, I really like the gummy ship. I really like the gummy ships. Go, go, go!
The shore is exciting.
Let's do this and not fuck up. That's the thing, is if you destroy red ones in the original, and then you get to fight them again in the... you shoot them again in the Medal Collect, and they don't give out items, they give out larger amounts of medals. I'm probably not going to play this as well as I did when the first passing through it. Yep. Oh no, scratch my head. Hey! Happy days. Take a few knocks, but so they should pick up medals after this. See? A rank already. Oh, you red one. There we go. There we go, S rank. I haven't even reached the final boss of this area. When you hit S rank, you get this. Saw it last time. You get this berserker mode where basically you are doing insane amounts of damage, but it disappears as soon as you get hit. So it is just like Aah! I believe there is a gummy piece that lets you, that just puts you in this all the time. It gives you, but reduces you to like 1 health. I can hold on to it to the end of the level. Like just coming up. There we go. Hey! Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. S rank my way through it. Hell yeah. And it's for level 4. Take on the level 1 EX mission. Hell yeah. And no other things. And also all the treasures. I might do a stream at some point where I attempt to just build a gummy ship. And suck at it, because yeah, because the gummy editor in this game is a little hard. It's not easy. Chunky and shit. I'm gonna try the Highwind 5. See if it's a bit better suited, because it was a bit.
Let's go.
I didn't do quite as well as the other one with the Falcon. Falcon did blow up the turtle really easily. Turtle's kind of a secret to it. Nope. Turtles are kind of the secret to getting all the medals in this. It's because they drop shitloads of them. And those guys are really good. We've got like secret lasers that deal with them. They're seeking stuff. Turtle. Yeah, baby. Good thing is, because the way the gummy blocks work is you can't miss them. Kill this turtle! Kill the turtle! Kill the turtle! I have to do this again just so that I can... I think I missed all the medals from that turtle. Fuck. God, I'm sucking at this so hard. Oh shit, there's a red cannon right there. Fuck. I didn't even kill the turtle. I'd rather fuck that up. Hey, see, there we go. Yeah, seaworthy. I think I'm fine. At least some of it does. Yeah. Oh, gibbering, actually. Not done too bad, except that's the end of the level. Okay. Didn't do shite. Hey, Falcon level 5. I'll give that a try with the Falcon level 5. And the Invincible level 5. Nice. Yeah, got a lot of shit. Hell yeah. Try that again with a... Try that again with some bigger guns. Let's go! Probably some wider guns as well, so I can blow up more stuff. Other explosions, please. Lasers. I love the turtle. I love the turtle. Turtle! Yeah, there we go. That's a faster rank E. I'm holding on to it a bit better. See, what I want to do at some point, what I really would kind of hope for, was that at some point you would get to fight some of these, because these are all heartless. You get to fight them as regular Sora and get that, and you know, get a proper feel for how fucking big some of these things are. Some of them are fucking huge! Okay, back at our rank B. Can we at least make A? Oh, man. Yeah, baby! Oh. I've got a higher rank. I've got a higher medal rank, but I haven't actually got a better grade. I'm getting close. Yeah, there we go. A rank. I have A rank. Thank you. All I wanted was A rank. Oh. What's that there? Come on, so close, so close. Come on, come on, come on. There we go! Right at the end there. S rank, right at the end. Fuck you. Yeah. No, world map, world map. Go back to the world map. And now we're gonna do ones with the most kick-ass music, which I'm kind of hoping you guys are going to be able to hear. Do we do Agrabah or Hellington first? Let's do the two gummy missions and see which one's the lower level. See which one's the lower level, because I'm still getting my ass kicked here. Special levels. Let's just take Falcon 5 again. This feels like a Sonic the Hedgehog level. Especially with this thing fucking chasing after you the entire time. You can kill it. I don't know if I can at the moment, but I know it is possible to kill. I've done it before. Yeah, this was always really tough when I was a kid. It was just trying to fucking beat this thing down. One button to dodge. Oops, one. Yeah. That's a bad one. Somebody just got fucking looped compared with this guy. Oh yeah, this thing's a whole barrel of laughs. He used to try and stay basically dead center. He drops a shitload of medals when it dies, so. See how this one gets intense? It ends quite suddenly, actually. I'm not expecting that to end there. I'm at level 6! Woohoo! Falcon level 6. Oh, I missed a couple of treasures, hell yeah. The way is opened. Yeah. Agrabah, the world of Aladdin. Probably the one we're going through next. But we're gonna use... Yeah, we're gonna keep doing the gummy missions. This one, if I remember correctly, is more about the sort of the big real enemy. Again, see how it feels like a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog level? It's a rail shooter. Yeah. Big fucking spiked wheels, yeah. It'll be back, don't worry. said, keys to try and see your red enemies, try and get them, deal with them on the the opening run, so that you can get lots of medals out and do the second one. We've got slightly more firepower. I might do some of the second grade missions, which are all about less about collecting medals and more about killing folk. But they've also got a completely different layout, so it's the same level but different layout. So I might do something. He's gonna blew up that time. Yep, Big Wheel's back. And now he's flying. Don't ask me why wheels can fly. They say that every time someone makes a discount Sonic level, a wheel gets its wings. Or a fox gets its tail. Obvious one. And then a bat gets its tails. That's very big. Now it is possible to deal enough damage to... I know it's possible to deal enough damage to kill that thing. It's just hard. Woo! Have a level 7. Falcon level 7. Hell yeah! Woo. Upgrade to my limit. Limit of my teenies. God, the teenies. Those are the teenies. I miss Rayman. Rayman was good. I'm one of the few people who played, I think, actually played and remembers Rayman 3. Also, what's that shadowy place? It's everywhere. Simba, it's everywhere. Yeah, let's go to Agrabah. You want to go to Agrabah? Let's go to Agrabah. Agrabah. Yeah. Ooh, Agrabah. Ba 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 ba. It's. Yeah, Iago's being a dick. We did the first Aladdin movie in the first game. Now we're just kind of... like, well, Jafar is sealed up, and Pete and Maleficent want to find him and unlock him. Because Jafar was the bad guys for the first game before you run into Ansem. Were basically just this coalition of Disney villains. I think it was like Maleficent, Ursula, Jafar, Captain Hook, and Hades. I think the only one who survives out of any of them is Hades. The only one who survives unscathed, at least. Like, Jafar gets locked in his magic lamp. Captain Hook gets his ass kicked. I think Captain Hook does fully get eaten by the crocodile. Maleficent turns into a dragon and gets her ass kicked and gets revived at the beginning of this game. Actually, I think Ursula comes back in a laser song in Atlantica, and I don't believe there's any explanation for it. It's just like, oh, he's just kicking around. Also, Iago. Oh yeah, Iago's supposed to be like a good guy now. Just drop shit on a bunch of Heartless now. Yay, we're here. Welcome to Agrabah. Oh yeah, I got drive upgrade. Fuck yeah. And this is the peddler shop. But no peddler. Just a Moogle. Who needs peddlers when you got Moogles? Just my brain going, oh, who needs pegging when you go Moogles? I'm like, what? Bass chain? He's in a bass chain. We've got a gas chain. Yeah, baby. You know we have resistances and shit? Hell yeah. Yeah, I should get Goofy a chain. Oh yeah. Fuck, I've got a new Keyblade. It gives less of a boost to my magic, but it does have a more useful ability. It's got a much more useful ability in draw. Like draw is a really, really handy ability. Let's chain for Goofy. Save him using that, wearing that champion's belt the entire time. Also, woohoo! Air finish! Because that hits like a fucking truck. Goofy. It's a couple more to hit his limit, which is really good, if I remember correctly. So I only ever keep the... The reason why I only ever keep the AP boosts around for emergencies, because like sometimes you'll fucking need them. Garnet ring. Extremely increases maximum AP and strength. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it, I'm out of power stones. Balls. Actually, synthesize. Is there anything I can make? Drive recovery. High drive recovery. No, because I have to use an energy shard to make this work. Bull bags. You can only use one at a time. Garnet ring. Oh, it just gives me more. Just gives more AP. Which case maybe you can give that one to Goofy. Tourmaline. Got it. Same strength boost. More AP. Right. Iago's here. So, yeah, go out and find Aladdin and Jasmine, who are supposed to be very happily. Oh. Yeah, like we've been here this whole time. We've done this.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, the map of Agrabah gets quite. It gets quite twisty and well laid out. You fight a lot of enemies here. We're having a lot of fun with the Agrabah levels. I'm gonna do all the treasure gathering now before there are shitloads of genuinely quite hard enemies. Because you've seen like the large bodies that we fought back in Olympus Coliseum, the big fat guys. Yeah, there's a variation on them that first appear in this world called Fat Bandits, which are basically them, but they can breathe fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, don't set stalls on fire, people. Don't set people on fire, stalls. Don't. Just don't fire. Please don't fire. Yeah, I like Agrabah. It's nice. It's a nice, properly open sort of cityscape. I think. Anyway, we'll go to the palace. I wonder which building the palace is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get a bit of treasure before I have to worry about fighting enemies around here. Oh, Jasmine's been locked out of the palace. Oh, she's having a bad time. Oh, no, no. And now I have Aladdin. And now I've put Aladdin. My boy. Yeah, he does genuinely have a good a limit command, because you just zip about and cut people into like a million pieces, and they drop loads and loads of items. I'm sure I'll let you demonstrate.
I'm back.
See? And then bam, 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 bam. Full-on enemy swordsman, and everybody drops shitloads of orbs that you get to fucking pull in. So yeah, when it comes to sort of your thief companion characters in this game, Aladdin trumps Jack Sparrow every time. Look at him go! These little dudes. Sometimes they'll just turn to light and then you can like throw them at people. It's weird. He's like, oh, he wants the lamp. The black lamp. I'm pretty sure Yago nicks the lamp. Yeah, Yago's coming in here to use the fucking save point. Oh yeah, we're going to the desert now. Yeah, we're gonna go to the desert and ooh, where are we going? The bazaar! Very bizarre. That's the keys. I've got to jump up on these. And definitely not be able to.
This is it.
Definitely not have enough.
I'm back.
Definitely not have enough jump to get the puzzle piece. Really, the mainline games that do companion characters and sort of their special abilities with. Yeah, these are the fat bandits I was talking about. And I might have magic. Problem is, they breathe fire. Benefit is, ow, that they do have an elemental weakness. So you just pound fucking blizzard magic into them. Watch them disappear. Bad magic. So I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of chests hidden under the stalls, so I'm gonna have to commit some serious acts of public vandalism. It's just fire, isn't it? Oh, fire and summoning Heartless. Part of me that gets curious. Is there a friggin' chest hidden under some of this? No, I will never find it. Yeah, chicken little can't do fire damage. That's a shame. I mean, if he did, I'd be making a lot of fried chicken jokes. Oh! Oh! Somebody forgot to finish the object. Somebody forgot to put sides on the object. Ah! Don't worry, mate. I'll cover it. Somebody forgot to put all the faces on their rects. I'm just going to demolish all of these now just for completeness' sake more than anything else. Turns out that there's a chest under any of them. Fine! Happy days, but apart from that, yeah, I'm just doing some... Oh, chest! I'm just doing some vandalism. Hell yeah. Agrabah is one of those levels that does get really fun to piss about in when you get all the good movement stuff. Which you're obviously meant to, because I swear no, I must have just been that shirt. Because it's quite open. There's a lot of like bits to jump around. There's some verticality to the map. That's one of those things. I fucking love it when a game that is not necessarily movement based decides to put some effort into its movement. Like Borderlands 3 did this. It's the best thing about that game, where they added in just a little bit of mantling and it made everything better. It made the game so much better because it allowed the level designers to... What's this? Oh, skill ring. Because it allowed the level designers to add verticality to the maps. And with that comes... With verticality just comes a huge amount of freedom to make so many more infinitely complex maps. Because here's the thing, without any real kind of push in movement dynamics, even if you are fully moving in a 3D space, like Kingdom Hearts here, you're kind of only really designing on one plane at a time. You're only really operating on you're only really operating in a 2D space.
Yeah.
Like you go from there to there, and that's about it. Like you can do little bits jumping, like oh, this one's a little bit higher than the other, for detail's sake. But when you really add like just a little bit of traversal mechanic, you put a little bit of effort into your movement, you can do so much good shit. So much good shit. Alright, Borderlands 3 Borderlands 3 is a weird game because I fucking love Borderlands 2. Never finished Borderlands 3. Never finished it. Because a glitch happened where everything was dropping shitloads of legendary items. And so I ended up getting loads and loads of the really hard to get overpowered guns, and it completely killed. I don't know what it was, but it just completely killed any enjoyment I had in the game. It's like, oh, legendaries are just cheap now. I was like, oh, well, yeah. It fucking like. And it was about a point where Gearbox came out at one point and we're like, oh, we're doing... Oh yeah, Pete's sneaking into the Cable Wonders. They came out and they were like, oh, we're going to do this as a thing. This is like, we're going to keep this as like a super powered...
I'm back.
I'm going to harass this one fucking front we're gonna keep this as like a special drop mode, special drop weekend. I'm like, oh, it just kind of makes everything feel less. And it killed any interest I had in playing that game further. It was just really sad. Because that and that I wasn't as big a fan. That and also just the way Gearbox was behaving. It was one of those times where a company's behavior really affected how I saw their game. Because Gearbox said that they weren't going to do DLC characters for Borderlands 3, which is a fucking wild thing, because DLC characters in Borderlands 1 and in Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel are some of the most popular and fan favorite characters out there. They're just, everybody loves them. You know, you got Gage, you got Krieg, you got Gage and Krieg in Borderlands 2, you have Aurelia and the Jack clone in pre-sequel. I don't know who the DLC characters in Borderlands are. But like, that was like, people fucking loved them. They were like, no, we're just gonna add new trees to the existing characters, and it's like, that's not great. Especially since, you know, one of the characters has a tree that makes it really easy to make them immortal. Like, I played the Beastmaster. Excuse me, I'm talking. I played the Beastmaster, voiced by the incredible Sungwon Cho, who does, who is just an absolute fucking beast of a voice actor. And he, it's got some, you know, he gets the great lines of, you know, I don't have it. It's like, I don't have any blood, so I'm taking yours.
I'm back.
And it's really easy with one of his pets and a bunch of his passive buffs to give him such an absurd amount of health regen that he is abso-fucking-lutely immortal. I don't even remember the name of the character. It says a lot. I remember the mech pilot, Mose. She's cool. Although, weirdly, not as much of a tank as you'd think with her being a fucking mech pilot. There's the really Irish guy. There's the rogue. The roguish dude. He's really Irish. Oh, yep. Abu's gonna nick it. Shit's gonna go wild. We're gonna have to fucking fight our way through it. See? Easy as piss. And Donald can use ice attacks now. Fuck. Yeah, put the jewel in. Everything's fine. Nobody's trying to kill us. We even get a save point. Yay! Donald! Donald! Oh, what did I get? Oh, I got summon boost. Do not really use the summons, and I kind of want to level them to the point where they get. What does Donald need for the blizzard? 2. Okay. Donald. Ding! Ice tag. What's I fucking talking about? I was talking about Borderlands 3. I don't remember. I really hope it's the last Borderlands game. I really hope they don't make another one, because with the amount of kind of fan wankery that was going on with it, it really felt like it was like, okay, we're doing the last one, we're doing the last ball. just gonna fucking do Speedster again. Because I'm fucking invulnerable while doing it. Also, I think I might have missed a, Is there a way? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Whoops! Ooh, the Chasm of Challenges. This place does not like... Oh, I can't jump off and go down to the next one. Yeah. This place does not like... Yeah. Underwood. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot of falling. I really like the Chasm of Challenges. It's got a cool little... It's basically just like a mini arena. Ah. Low enough that I could... Yeah, that's my new aerial finish. Let me check if there's any other... Whoop! Just stay in the corner and shoot him. I know there's at least one puzzle piece that's down here. I know there's at least one puzzle piece down here that you can only get by dropping. Ah, fuck! Bollocks! I know there's a puzzle piece in here that I think you can only get, yeah, by dropping down. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it. When in doubt. When in doubt, hit the limit button. Hey! Dogs are good. See? All very nice and easy. Yeah. 20 AP boost back. Let's make a map. Yep. And that's go back up to the top and do it again, because you can get timed on that. Yeah. I might go back and finish Borderlands 3 at some point, just to see what the fucking deal is, but I don't know, stop having fun even playing it with friends. So it was just like, eh. It didn't really seem to have the heart of the previous two. That might also have been because the villains were shit. Like the two villains who are... Like the villains you get in Borderlands 3 are basically your...
That one should do it.
Basically your archetypical streamers, but they're psychopaths. And, you know, they kill everybody and... Okay, we're about to have just a fight in here. In the darkness! Woo!
I'm back.
Yeah, yeah, they're basically your archetypical streamers, and problem is they, like, villains should be hateable. You should have, you should be able to find a way to hate a villain, even if you, you know, they're even if they're a more complex villain, a nuanced villain who has, you can see. Oh, fuck.
I'm back.
I got that proper. So, even as more nuanced villain, you can kind of like see their point and go like, oh god damn, are they really the villain? You should find a way to dislike them and hate them. You should find a way to side against. The story should give you a way to side against them, because at the end of the day, because at that point, you start sitting there and going, why are we even here? Why are we rooting for the hero when the villain makes so much more sense? And but it is possible to have like on the day of recording this, Yahtzee just came out with a semi-ramblomatic on Second Wind that is a really good point about this, where he talks about fuck nuanced villains, give me hateable villains, give me people I can hate. And he makes some really good points in it about give me memorable villains. He's talking about give me memorable villains. And hell yeah. Yeah, this one will be good for it's good for Donald. I'm gonna get a better version of this. Hell yeah. Use 2 extra materials. Ha ha! Right shard. It's right shard. Give me Hydra recovery. No. For Agabangle. For a gun. Just for a gun. Give me a gun. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Give me hateable villains. And Borderlands used to be really good at that. Because it, for example, in Borderlands 2 has one of my, still to this day, one of my favorite villains in a game, and that is Handsome Jack. That is, of course, like, Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2 is an incredible villain, simply through sheer force of constantly calling you on the phone and calling you a dick. But he does it in a way, but also, like, that, but that's not the real charm, that's not the real thing that makes Handsome Jack such a good villain. Like, Jack is a good villain because he does all that. He does the wacky and the overly cartoonish stuff. But at the same time, you get those moments of actual, where the mask sort of slips, and you get to see just how fucking scary this guy is. Like, Handsome Jack he's a good villain because he is that cartoonish, and he is cartoonish and very evil, and very sort of over the top. But he's also genuinely a really scary threat, and you also see the points where he takes you seriously, especially after you deal with Angel. Spoiler alert for a really fucking old game. And the twins in Borderlands 3 really don't manage it. Like, the moment where you kill Jack in Borderlands 2 is it's so satisfying, because he's there and you have fought this guy so long and so hard. He's been in your ear fighting you since day one, since second one of the entire game, and now he's just there. You just fought a really big and tough boss, and he's there, he's on the ground, he's cursing your name to the very last instant, and you just put a bullet between his eyes. Just that last moment, you walk up, bang. And it's a really satisfying conclusion to the story. Because even in those last moments, Jack is cursing you, and like, he feels like a rival, he feels like a villain. And the point, again, this might be a very personal point, but I think the reason Jack worked on that level is that Handsome Jack never annoyed me. He's never annoying. He's antagonistic. He is deeply hateable. But he's never annoying. He is, like, he's got the charisma. Like, he has... Handsome Jack is a villain that is dripping in charisma. The technical term, like, if you watch the Overly Sarcastic Productions trope talks on... Oh boy. Trope talk, especially they did one on what they call the Magnificent Bastard. I believe what TV tropes in fact calls the Magnificent Bastard trope, which is a villain who is just so charismatic and so just up there that you can't help but like them, or at least admire them a little bit. The more PC term for that is charismaniac, which I kind of prefer. Although, you know, although Magnificent Bastard is the great thing to say. But Handsome Jack is a charismaniac. He is a textbook, brilliantly done charismaniac. Like, he is there, he is present, he is over the top, he is excessive, but there is so much charm there. And I think a good amount of that is to do with the vocal performance I'm genuinely not sure. I'm not sure who did. I'm not sure who did the voice of Handsome Jack, but they did it bloody well. But they did, Handsome Jack's vocal performance is brilliant, and he is always there. He's always charming, and the story does a lot to prop him up and do him lip service and really push him and elevate him as this huge threat. Like, Jack is... like, Borderlands does make a slip on this at one point where, I think this is the final boss of this level. Yeah, Pete's about to summon, like, 2 elemental heartless and fight them. The Fire Lord, the Volcano Lord, and the Blizzard Lord. I don't remember this being a particularly hard fight, but I'm probably wrong.
It's over. It's over.
Handsome Jack fucking nails the charismaniac. Whereas the twins in Borderlands 3... Sorry, I was talking about how the story makes it. Because weirdly, sorry, I'm going down. Sorry. Jack is talked up as a threat a lot, and he does a lot to back that up. Like Borderlands 3 does, Borderlands 2 does fail on that at least in one instance. Where it tries to do that for a smaller one for Wilhelm. Like, he gets really talked up, but it's actually a pretty easy boss fight.
Let's go. I'm back.
Yeah, he's Wilhelm's a pretty boss. But Jack gets the talking up from the world building. He gets that constant presence in the story. He gets that real energy to him. He is the charismaniac. The twins in Borderlands 3, however, they don't have that. They are... like, they have a presence in the story. I don't believe they're actually as constant as... I don't believe they're as constant as Jack is in Borderlands 2. But they're there. They're present. But they're annoying. They don't have that charisma. And the real comparison moments.
I'm gonna get you yet.
Yeah. Fucking fist checking villain. Yada yada. And we get the genie back.
All right.
But the real comparison moment is in Borderlands 2. Jack kills Roland. The moment where Jack kills Roland is brutal and sudden, and like Roland has really been this. Roland has been a presence throughout a lot of the game, both in his when he's being talked about and when he is there. Like Roland is there as a now I can summon Genie. Roland is really a hero. Oh, we're getting the city that never was. Oh yeah, because Pluto's fucking wandering the worlds. I forgot about that. And he keeps following Axel and meets Riku eventually, I think. But the moment where Jack kills Roland in Borderlands 2 is sudden, it is brutal, it's a total tone shift. It's a complete just... It's like, oh, we're having fun, we've just kicked the shit out of a... Like, we've just done a really important thing, we've just beaten a boss, you're on it, the player is at a high point, you're doing well. Roland just shot in the back.
Waiting isn't good enough.
Oh yeah, Kyrie comes out into the world. Oh yeah, Kyrie gets abducted by Axel and Pluto, and then just... Yeah, that happens. Kyrie and Axel have a whole relationship thing. Like, they have a whole character dynamic that is entirely...
I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's.
Adjacent to the story. It never affects it. Pain in the ass. But yeah, the moment where Roland dies is brutal, it is sudden, it's a tone shift. Everything changes. You're at that high and bang! Like, and it is the first time you see Jack in person. It's the first time he is there, he is a presence. And he murders a character that has been endeared to you throughout the game. I think one of the important things is that Roland doesn't have, like, the comparison with Borderlands 3 is Roland, one of the things I think makes it work is Roland doesn't really have a successor character. Nobody really fills his role. Like, Lilith is there and takes command of the Crimson Raiders, but she still kind of occupies the same place she did in the story. Whereas the comparison in Borderlands 3 is, of course, when the twins kill Maya. Now, the difference with this is, one, Maya has not been as much of a presence in the story. She's not been there as much. Two, Maya is not the character where everything is all right. And it feels like Maya has... And three, I think one of the reasons it feels kind of cheap and unsatisfying is because it feels like Maya has story left. Like, Maya is in the middle of her story and she is cut off, and so her death feels unearned. Whereas Roland's story is complete by the end of Borderlands 1. And you've had that kind of passing of the torch in Borderlands 2. Maya doesn't have that. Her death is unearned. The characters don't treat it with seriousness. Like, the protagonists do, but the twins don't. They don't treat it with any kind of... Like, when Jack kills Roland, it's an... Okay, I'm getting serious. It's like, okay. I've tolerated your bullshit long enough. Now it's time to get serious. Borderlands 3, it's not really that. The twins are children. They are childish. And it makes them hard to... They're childish and overpowered, which is always a... It's an archetype that exists. I'm annoyed that it's an archetype that never fails to just become annoying rather than compelling. Because every single time it feels like it's a villain like who's behaving like a kid on a playground would. Going, nuh-uh, everything proof shield. And that kind of stuff. Also, Jack discovers Christmas again, and way! And we get one of Sora's coolest kind of redesigns. I like it. But yeah, man, you need good villains.
This is Halloween Town, right?
You need good villains. You need good villains in a piece, and Handsome Jack is a great villain. Borderlands 3 doesn't have a good villain. Like the twins, and also for a while, the problem is part of the problem is for a while the twins stop being the villain. Like you go to different planets, and the twins are not really present on a number of them. So they stop being a threat in that way. Also, don't you just love that shot? Curly hill mount in front of the moon. Oh, gorgeous. So they stop being a presence in the story it's thing for it, which really kind of diminishes them as a villain, and then they kind of just show up and come back, especially when they kill Maya. I don't know, man. They're just not as compelling. So, like, in a lot of ways, narratively speaking, Borderlands 3 feels a bit like a step back, especially since I think like the villain is the kind of the main one, because Borderlands 2 had such a strong one, such a strong villain. I think part of the problem again is also that
What's that for?
maybe it's because I played Salvador a lot in Borderlands 2, but none of the protagonists in Borderlands 3 really felt like they were over the top enough. Also, yeah, we meet Jack Skellington. We love Jack Skellington. Jack Skellington's great. I'm gonna take Goofy because we took Donald last time. We're gonna take Goofy. Oh, Jack has a fucking great, an absolutely great limit. It's really fun. But none of the protagonists really felt particularly over the top to me, you know? Like, again, this might be the problem, is that I made Salvador in Borderlands 2, who is the Gunzerker, who is just crazy. But none of them felt really like that. Like, you had extremely Irish man, you had very punchy Siren. I liked that the Siren was very punchy. I liked that. Because previously both of them had been a bit ethereal and magical. And having one who would just deck you felt great. You had your Beastmaster, who, yeah, they had some fun stuff. Being able to change pets was cool. Also, yeah, Halloween is trying to do Christmas again. And the Heartless are going to ruin it.
Now hear the...
Jack, prepare to scream!
Take that!
Good shit. Gotta love the present. Just reminds me of that that always just reminds me of that Megamind bit. It's like, oh, you're a villain, all right, just not a super one. And what's the difference? Presentation. Because there you go. Presentation is so important. And that's what I'm talking about with Charismaniacs. Like, Megamind is a perfect example. Like, where you took a magnificent bastard, you took a charismaniac villain, and made them the protagonist. Like that move is so good. But yeah, Borderlands is an overall good series. I think pre-sequel and 3 both suffer from this problem where none of the protagonists are really over the top enough. It's like more the... Yeah, because in 3 you got really Irish sneaky scout man, deck him in the face siren, beastmaster, and mech pilot. None of them feel as nutty as they should. Like, Borderlands is a series that has built itself on nuttiness. Like, it is a series that its humor exists, its humor and its style exists on being bugfuck nuts and over the top at all times. And okay, so it has a bit of a problem. It sometimes has a bit of a problem with pacing, with it being sort of one of the original kind of archetypical looter shooters. But I personally found that kind of worked because you had a lot of points where you would have a really over the top moment like that, but and then you got to breathe. I found that helped. I found that worked. But yeah, but you need the protagonists who are mental. And that's the thing. Maybe I just miss Salvador. Maybe I just miss my crazy Mexican gun-zarking dwarf. Maybe that's the problem. Because I'm also struggling to remember the protagonists of pre-sequel, because you had Nisha, the sheriff of Deadwood? No. Whatever. The sheriff that you kill in Borderlands 2 and it's a fucking cakewalk. Who is the most overpowered motherfucker in the entire game. He basically just gets the Red Dead Redemption Deadeye as her ability. You get Wilhelm, who is not as like his whole thing is like he just replaces himself eventually with more and more robot parts. You know, that's fun. But he's kind of as a character. Oh yeah, look at me! I'm Christmas now. I'm Christmas man now. I'm Christmas Sora. But still got the hat over one eye. Yeah, you've got Nisha, you've got Wilhelm, you've got Athena, who is the who is genuinely a very serious character. Very serious character, says very serious things. But her gameplay, actually, just by pure dint of her ability being a shield that you fucking take in, charge up and blow people's fucking heads off, it does get to have that kind of more hectic, hell yeah, feeling to it. That does get that kind of crazy thing because you really put on. Fourth character, of course, is Claptrap. I forgot that the fourth character in pre-sequel is Claptrap. Which does beg the question why the fuck doesn't he help at all in Borderlands 2? But it does explain why Handsome Jack kills all the Claptraps. Apart from, you know, the obvious reasons. Ooh, Christmas duck. He's a snowman. He's a reindeer. I don't know. I genuinely don't remember if they did this outfit change in the original or if it's the final mix thing. Don't remember. Genuinely don't remember. remember those fucking Jack-in-the-Box assholes being a dick.
Prepare to scream.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, the pre-sequel had enough kind of crazier stuff going on. Like Claptrap is a good wacky protagonist. Athena's the one who I played the entire. I eventually finished the game because it took me like 3 tries to start Borderlands pre-sequel.
Gorge, we can't let anything
Because
bad
the
happen
oxygen
to
mechanic
Christmas.
kind of got to me a bit. Yeah, we need to go save Christmas. Go into the workshop and save Santa Claus. So yeah, eventually, but Athena was the one I went through the entire game with because I think I first tried without a Wilhelm or Claptrap. Just didn't click for me. Just didn't click for me until and then I got Athena and I was like, okay, this is putting a bit better together. Fuck up carousel. See Santa Claus, everything's doing alright. I think he gets kidnapped by Lock, Shock and Barrel. Really should do the puzzles though.
There.
Man, you need that over the top. You need that over the topness in a for Borderlands. I don't know why I'm sitting here talking. I've been talking about Borderlands for like the last 40 minutes, despite the fact I'm sitting here playing Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, good villain. Basically, the point I was talking about originally is good villains. You need good villains. And wow, I've literally gone all the treasures already, man. Oh shit! I'll go on a treasure hunt at some point. There's a missing one. That's sweet. Oh Jesus! No idea. Oh. All of this needs to be moved down. There we go. Yeah, you need if you're gonna have a villain, you should have a good villain. And I think we're again back to the point that Yahtzee kind of made in his most recent semi-ramblomatic, which is the fuck nuance. Give me memorable villains. We're having a bit of a problem with that, and we're having a bit of a problem with that in a lot of modern media. Oh fuck, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this one either. And I think it's what I think it is currently what I think I've spoken about this before. I think it is one of the big problems in the MCU is that we haven't actually had a decent villain for a while. Like Thanos in, I think arguably Thanos in Infinity War. No, Thanos in Infinity War was not the last one, but all the MCU movies that I've enjoyed since Endgame. Not to say that all the stuff before Endgame is sacrosanct, but all the ones that I've enjoyed since Endgame have been the ones that not necessarily have good villains. For a couple of them, it's been the villain. Like, I enjoyed the second Black Panther movie. That was mostly because it was about something. Like, it was about grief. Like, that entire movie is about grief and the processing of grief. And it's a whole, like, it's a movie finally that's with a theme, and it's about something. You gotta love it when a movie is actually about something rather than, okay, we have a hero is going to do hero things to try and defeat the villain because they're bad. But so I enjoyed the second Black Panther movie. The sort of the standout. Oh shit. Sort of the standout movie, the MCU movie, since Endgame has kind of been, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 for me. And I think part of that is due to the fact that, at least, like, some of it is due to the Rocket Raccoon storyline, which is, oh my god, it is heartbreaking. But some of it is definitely down to the High Evolutionary being a really good villain. And the High Evolutionary is a really good villain. Really compelling, really hateable. And also because, you know, again, that was also a movie that was about something. It was about saying goodbye. Like, that entire movie is about letting go. It's about saying goodbye to the people you love. Oh shit, I could have just run in here. It's about saying goodbye to the people you love. And, you know, it's a whole thing. But, villains. It also says a bad thing that I'm trying to rack my brains about. What was the other... What was the other MCU movie I enjoyed because it had a good villain? We had Guardians 3, which was... I very much enjoyed. Because it had... like, there's no way that you can kind of take the High Evolutionary side. Like, he's always the bad guy. No matter which way you spin it, that's a crazy eugenicist. Like, that's the bad guy. Because I don't care who you are. If you're a eugenicist, you're the bad guy. What was the other one? God. I'm not thinking about Doctor Strange, because admittedly I liked Doctor Strange too. And a lot of that is to do with the fact that the Scarlet Witch is a good villain. A lot of that is to do with the fact that the Scarlet Witch plays a good villain, despite the fact that it really goes against all the characterization that was built up for her in WandaVision. Because WandaVision was a good show. Genius. Oh god, I'm forgetting who it was. God. These are things, like, I watched the Marvels. Like, I have a great place in my heart for bad movies, but that is a bad movie. Like, the Marvels is a bad movie. And this is speaking as somebody who enjoyed the Ms. Marvel TV show. Like, I had a good time with the Ms. Marvel TV show. Really fun. But the Marvels as a movie was really bad. Part of that was due to the fact that the villain in it is shit. The villain in the Marvels is terrible. She is like, she's badly acted. She's and I don't want to put that. I don't necessarily want to put that on the actor. Admittedly, the only thing I've ever seen them in as well was I think an episode of Doctor Who, where they were kind of playing the same character, to be honest. And also their situation and their context was stupid and made no sense, and they were completely unmemorable. Oh yeah, Oogie Boogie's about to get resurrected, so. Because once again, we will be killing the Oogie Boogie Man. Again, a charismaniac. The Oogie Boogie Man is a charismaniac. And okay, that's maybe helped by the fact that he's a villain in a musical. But honestly, I'd say, you know, like, the whole you need to have your villain be memorable and hateable and charismatic out the arse is goes double for musical villains, because they need to be over the top for the genre to work. And like, I'll admit, I have, you know, I have struggled with writing villains in the past. If we're going to go back to my own work, for anyone who watches this, who read my, who was around to read the original draft of Small Gods, the villain in that was kind of a non-presence. He was just kind of a threat. He was just kind of, he was a threat. He existed. You know, there was some connection to, oh yeah, the bad guy. Did we play Oogie Boogie? I think we do play Oogie Boogie in this.
Prepare to scream.
And the villain in that was kind of a non-entity. I'm trying to rectify that in the rewrite. Give us more work with the villain to do better. Oh, god damn it. I'm anti-formed again. But, you know, if you can go on my web, if you want to go on my website, jonathandavidhoney.com, which I'm kind of not really updating anymore, but it's my work is still there. I physically can't reach this guy. Can I just... Come on, dude. Let me hit you. Let me hit me. Let me do violence. There we go. If you see my, if you read my We Are Not Legends series story, the villain in that is, I don't know if I'm willing to call Peter Blanche that I made was as a charismaniac, because other people have to speak to the charisma of that character. What is this guy? Where'd he go? Oh, this is the all three combo. But he's very, like, he's a lot more of a presence, because, you know, we get a lot more time with him. I feel like I learned a lot of good lessons in writing him as a villain. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this guy. I'm making this guy hateable. I definitely made him hateable. I mean, I made him a pretentious, half-talented art snob rapist, and you know, that's pretty good. Those are three things that make it pretty easy to make a character hateable. It's pretty easy to make a character hateable when he's at least even one of those things. But he's there, he's a presence, he's a larger-than-life character. I feel like I learned a lot with writing him as a villain, but I want to do... Like, I enjoy I enjoyed him as a villain. I feel like I did well as him as a villain. But your villain needs, like, your primary antagonist needs to be a threat. Like, you need to be present, you need to be around, and you need to see the kind of the back and forth between them. Like, maybe that was my problem with Peter Blanche, is like, you never, except in his dealings with Red, who's our sort of fifth ranger in the, who's kind of our sixth ranger in the 5-man band of We Are Not Legends, and a very much kind of an anti-hero, because he's an antagonist for a lot of the book. A secret protagonist. It's only been sort of in people's dealings with him. I'm spoiling my own book. Massively good for one. It's been out long enough that if you were gonna read it, you should have fucking read it by now.
Back off. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's only really in that you kind of get any interaction between the villain and you get sort of idealistic conflicts. Maybe that's what I need to do with Leon for Small God. Maybe that's what I need to do with the rewrite, is make the maybe I need to do because I know that I need to redo that villain. I need to make him better. Maybe that's my problem, is I need to... I don't think I'm supposed to go on Halloween time, for I'm supposed to go on Christmas time.
It's over.
I'll take it. But yeah, the fucking... having a good villain is worth it. Oh, hello, Sally. So yeah, I need to do more work as a... I need to do more work on my villain interactions, my ideological conflicts, that kind of stuff. Like what actually makes a villain tick and what makes them different from hero. It's all about doing that is all about the stage of writing. So that's the thing, is like, I feel like I have. This is always the disparity when one does criticism, when one is a critic, and I kind of learned this I learned a lot from doing my game review series. I learned a lot from that. Yeah, Oogie Boogie's gonna fucking shove Santa Claus in a machine and kill him. I don't know. I learned a lot from my game review series. Like, I learned a shitload. And honestly, for anyone who is wanting to get into game development, it is something I highly recommend doing. Is taking a game that you have never played before, you know basically nothing about, going completely blind. Play it for 2 weeks, and then write a summary. Like, play it for 2 weeks, make notes, and write a summary. You will learn so much about game design philosophy and sort of how things are put together. Do that to a few games. Like, that is my recommendation for anyone who wants to get into game design, who didn't do the degree course like I did. Because admittedly, like, I learned a lot in my degree. There's a lot there, but there's also a lot I didn't learn. A lot I'm having to teach myself. But having that, getting that knowledge, like, there's always but yeah, the point I'm making is there's always a large gap between critics and professionals. Like, I know, like, I can criticize, like, I have the analytical and critical skills to go through a story and say, okay, here are the problems with it, and here's kind of where you could have done better. Doesn't mean that anything I write is better than that. It doesn't mean that I think I am better. It doesn't mean that I am better than what has been made. There's a huge kind of different distance there. Although I will say, I don't believe that any critic, I don't really believe in the words of any critic who hasn't at least dabbled in the thing that they are criticizing, who has not gotten at least some direct experience with it, because you really, really should. Yeah, fight Oogie Boogie.
Nice view from up here.
Bash presents at him, dump down the conveyor belt.
Jack, prepare to
Not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do.
That's right, away you go.
Wrong. Wrong. Actually, come on.
That's right, away you go.
But yeah, just like criticism, like
That's right, away you go.
increasing your critical skills, your critical and analytical skills, is
Squash you flat.
a very good way to improve your how you deal with how you approach the art form yourself.
That's right, away you go. I'll squash you flat.
Just to survive.
Out for you. That's right, away you go.
Take this.
I'll squash you flat. Hope you like the boogie gift I picked out for you. That's right, away you go.
It's over.
I'll squash you flat.
Oh shit.
Hope you like the
Move
boogie gift
the other
I
way.
picked out for you. I'll squash you flat.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, improving your analytical skills is a good way to improve anything in an art form. Like, you go in and find people who have done it professionally. Jesus. Go and find the work of people who have done this professionally and take it apart. You don't necessarily need to publish your work. You don't necessarily need to publish your criticism. But engage in it. Engage in the critical process, because not only will it help you develop your art form through your knowledge of sort of how other people have done it and kind of how people with more experience than you have approached the whatever problem it is. But also, it means that you'll be able to see your work through the eyes of your critics. Admittedly, there's always going to be the people who will just say, I don't like this. And there's fuck all you can do about those people. There is literally nothing you can do about those people, because that's an opinion, not an analysis. And if you spend your life trying to alter people's opinions of your work, you're going to drive yourself mad. You are going to drive yourself insane. But at the same time, and also just from the pay attention there. But also just because but also, just because someone is acting as a critic of something, I will always defend criticism. Criticism is something that is so worth protecting. It is
Hope you like the boogie gift I picked
it is so necessary in any artistic medium. And people dismiss things. Opinions just like, oh, you're just a critic. Criticism is extremely important in any artistic medium. Like, everything needs criticism, because how else will you grow? Learning to accept criticism is an extremely important part of being an artist of any kind, be you a writer, a painter, a game designer, whatever.
You won't make a dope out of me. Somebody come. Let's wake things up. Come on, baby. I'll squash you flat.
Shit. Oh, I missed that. I missed out on that at least.
Now you just try dodging this. That's right. Away you go.
Shit. Remember this being a bitch. Yep. Damn, I had a very valid point to make about criticism, and I've forgotten what it was. And it was about the relationship between being a critic and being an artist. I think I kind of said most of it. Is like, if you are an artist, you should also be a critic. You don't necessarily need to show everybody your criticism, but engage in criticism and analysis. Because, like, you gotta understand the art form. Like,
Prepare to scream.
guess I'm fucking immortal, you know? Criticism is important, and you should always. So if you're an artist, you should always criticize, but also, so you can kind of understand and deconstruct how your art form is put together. You should always do that, because it's always worth expanding your knowledge base and understanding how other people are doing the thing you're doing. But also, just because somebody is a critic, that doesn't necessarily mean that they think they are better than whoever is than the artist that they are criticizing. Some do. Some always will do, because some people are just egotists. Some people are always going to be egotistical. It's just how it is. But like a critic is just somebody who has an outside pair of eyes and the necessary knowledge in a skill to understand what it was someone was trying to do, and understand how not just how they have failed in that, but also why they failed to achieve their objective. Why did you fail to achieve what it was you were aiming for? Because at the end of the day, no matter how much you view the kind of the no matter how much you view the kind of much you view the subjectivity of art, no matter how much you kind of view the subjectivity of art and how well that holds up, everyone, son of a bitch, fucking, sorry, everyone who is making art has something that they are trying to do. They have an objective they are trying to achieve. God damn it. They have an objective they are trying to achieve. There is something they are trying to do or convey. Whether or not that is what's conveyed is, you know, very different and very interesting, and, you know, death of the author after that.
That's right, away you go.
Take this. Back off.
Yep. It's very important, kind of how you do that. But everyone is trying to achieve an objective, and the secret to criticism is really, you know, he's just gonna die here. Woohoo, Magnera. Or Magnet. The secret is like being able to understand how and why, like what objective someone was trying to achieve, and therefore how they succeeded and how they failed. So criticism is, it's one of the things, like, you know, if you're going, which means like if you're going to be a critic, you need to identify that. And that's one of the reasons why critical skills are so good for enhancing your own artistic skills, because if you can see how somebody is trying to achieve their objective, maybe you can see how you might best achieve your potential objectives. Like everyone is trying, like you're trying to do something. Even if you go down to like the most subjective thing, an artist is trying to put an emotion, like for a painting, an artist is trying to put an emotion on a canvas. And okay, maybe they portray that emotion well. Maybe people get that. In a game, you're trying to provide a particular experience. With a book, you're trying to make the reader think a certain way. And feel a certain way about characters and events. Or you're trying to draw allegories or whatever. You always have an objective, and it's always something. And you know whether or not you achieve that is kind of the. It's not what I think. I don't think it's what makes art good, because whether or not you achieve it is also largely quite a lot of that is actually down to your audience. Because whether or not someone gets it is also important, but how easy you make that to get is again up to you, but also important. You gotta decide how easy. Somehow I'm sitting here playing Kingdom Hearts and discussing the importance of criticism and the subjectivity and success of art as a in concept. Jesus Christ. How did I get here? It's a Friday morning I'm doing this. Basically, yeah, make art, do criticism. You should do both. There's a reason why most of the time when you're doing classes in an artistic medium in university, that they get you to do case studies and they get you to do analyses. And you need to understand, because 9 times out of 10, the person who is making the art that you are criticizing and analyzing has more experience than you do. And even when you do have more experience, hell yeah, even when you do have that experience, you should seek out people who are more experienced than you and continue that and continue analyzing. Because if you want to improve your art form, then practice is the best way. Practice is just doing it again and again and again and again and again is the best way. It just is. There is no substitute for it. There is no substitute for hard work. Talent will take you up to a point, but if you want to get beyond that point, you need hard work. Talent is... Sorry. Practice is the best way of doing anything. It just is. I'm actually going to switch over to the high wind because the Falcon, weirdly, doesn't have anything that fires forward. The second part of it is go and find the people who have done this before. Go and find the experts in your field. Read good books. If you want to write, read good books. Read things that are not just things that are in a similar vein to what you are wanting to write, although you should do that for knowledge of genre and tropes and that kind of stuff. But also, read stuff that's not like what you want to write. Read other things, because you can learn a huge amount from people who have just good prose who are nothing like what you want to read, what you want to write. There's an incredible amount of learning you can do there, but after practice, the best thing you can do is engage in criticism, because you will learn so much from people who know more than you. And that's something you always have to accept as an artist, especially a young artist, is that you are not an expert. You're starting out in this, you do not know shit. It's a practice that I'm quite happy that I picked up, that I managed to apply to my business. Is I know a bit about how to make games. I think I actually know a fair amount about sort of the artistic knowledge behind game making. I think I've done a good amount. I've done a lot of learning in the last few years. I've done fairly well with that. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on getting the notes. Jesus Christ. But when I first started business, I really didn't know shit about running a business. I know a bit now, but I really didn't know shit when I started. So, what I did was I applied the principle of, I don't know shit. So what do I do? Find people who do. I did better at this with the fucking Falcon with a 7 rather than what I used. It's late. But what I did was, I went and found people who knew more than I did, because gotta find people who know more than you do. You gotta find people who know more than you do, because if you don't know anything, you gotta find people who do know things. And honestly, in my experience, 9 times out of 10, they're usually pretty happy to help, even if it's just given like a little bit of advice. Like, here's the thing: you want to be about, you want to find questions, you want to answer questions about writing. Go on Tumblr and fucking talk to Neil Gaiman. Go on Neil Gaiman's Tumblr blog, because he's there all the time. And I think we can all pretty much agree. Neil Gaiman, when it comes to writing, Neil Gaiman knows his shit. Love him or hate him, you gotta acknowledge Neil Gaiman has been in the game a while and knows his shit. Okay? He wrote Sandman, he wrote Ocean at the End of the Lane, he wrote Neverwhere, he wrote the majority of, he wrote, a good chunk of he co-wrote Good Omens. Guy knows his stuff. Guy knows shit from Shinola. So go fucking talk to him. He answers questions all the time. If you're wanting to start a business, go and find, at least in Britain, go and find your nearest fucking business gateway office. Go and find business development people. Go and find courses. Like, there's free business development courses you can find basically all over the place. The amount of free resources that are available to you, if you could just look, is insane. There we go. So much easier than this. That's kind of my own. That's the only advice I have. As admittedly an amateur creative at the moment, I'm not making any money out of it, but that is my advice for anyone who's wanting to do. That's my 2 cents. As someone who is on the internet now talking about shit. I'm talking about shit. That's what I'm doing. I talk about shit. I write. I have some experience putting my work and myself out for people to see. Nailed it! Alright, we are coming up on the 3-hour mark. We've got like 15 minutes left. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do some going ship missions. Because I could go back and do whatever the fuck's going on in Twilight Town, or I could start Pride Lands with the Lion King. And frankly, I can't be bothered starting that and then stopping off in the middle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna fuck around and do some gummy ship missions and gibber, because I like to gibber. I'm a big gibberer. I'm a big gibberist. But yeah, the only thing I can really say is that I've said a lot about being a creative and being an artist. Because I if you don't believe me, I personally engage a great many art films. Like I write. I'm a writer. I'm a game developer, and I'm an amateur. And as you know, I've done a couple of stints as a stand-up comic. So I've engaged in a lot of art that goes out to people. Admittedly, not a lot of my game projects have gone out to general public. But yeah, we will be getting there soon. I like to think that I've at least crammed some experience of the kind of the basics of being a creative into my life in the last few years at least. I don't know, I do get 2 shots. You know, I've been a critic, I've been a writer, I've been kind of coming up in a alien, and I am a game developer. Like I've done a lot of shit. Yeah, I kind of say that. I realize I've done a lot of shit. Seriously, I've done quite a large amount of shit. All the fucking shit. Bye bye. Snap, snap. Hell yeah. And Track Phantom Storm, woo! But yeah, I like to think I've dipped my toes in the great many creative pools. I've never really pushed myself as a visual artist, although I am hoping on further creative streams when we actually do them. That I'll be able to that I'm gonna start dipping into Blender and doing some 3D art stuff, because you know it's been a long fucking time since I have touched any 3D modeling. I'm definitely not with any degree of true proficiency. Like I've never really done it with. Like, I've never done it to like art sculpt to the point where I could actually willingly do some visual art stuff. But I remember it being fun, and again, I've been watching a lot of the Brendan Gilbert Watch This While You Do Your Art streams, and he does a lot of Blender stuff, and it just little silly things that could be fun. It might be fun making like little sort of placeholder kind of, here's what I was thinking assets for games. Just go down the line of I'm doing Don't Fear the Reaper. I was like, what if I make a bunch of like little silly fucking goofy robots that are not told what the thing is going to be, but I can give kind of a general vibe for them. ever join the creative streams? Because I've only really done one properly, but the idea of doing little things that, and also because that's what you know. The first one that I did when I was doing Don't Fear the Repo, really productive. I got a lot done that time. Yep. I sucked ass at that one. Oh, did I not have the invincible section? Did I skip that one? We'll give these a couple more tries, and then we'll. Then we're gonna call it for today.
Bring it on.
How did my mad gibbering about art and villainy and things been an enjoyable thing to put on the background while you do whatever the fuck it is you're doing. So yeah, this has been enjoyable. I have no idea when this actually will see the light of day, because I'm purely filming this as stopgap for the next time where a creative stream rolls around and I'm unable to do it for whatever reason. At the very least, it'll probably be like the next time I'm, away from. Oh hell yeah! The next time I'm away from home and therefore unable to stream. So. Although, to be fair, because Twitch Studio is getting discontinued and unsupported fairly soon, I may try and get some. We could try and get some new streaming software, and I might try and get some on my laptop. But also means that I have to get a strong enough internet connection. Although, might do a little creative stream with Chris, depending on how he's doing. Because, this is the brother thing, it's supposed to be two of us. Oh, that's already better. There we go. Yeah, like that.
That was great, Sora.
So yeah, we're gonna have a couple cracks at this one, and then we're gonna call it. Oh, little guy. I do not have the invincible level 7, but I do have the invincible level 8. Huh, we'll get the invincible 8 from doing the 7 from doing this. Alright, here we go. I'm hoping that somebody watches these ramblings and they enjoy them. Because, at the very least I think what I say is worth listening to. And yeah, I'll wipe out the internet, of course I do. It does feel like a knockoff something like that. Probably talk about something next time I do this. I'll probably talk about something probably a little less heavy. I didn't mean to start talking about something like the nature of being a creative. This is essentially a chance for me to just talk at a screen. So congratulations, this is written inside of my head. Oh, that sounds like. Well, we usually have more funny voices. Because it isn't. Come on. Die. You just kill it, please. Damn it. Yeah, okay, that's 3 hours. I'm gonna call it there. That was it. Yep, getting Invincible 7. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. With with an actual creative stream, doing an actual creative thing. I hope you enjoy watching. My playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 will continue as is. Yeah, all the fucking necessary links and shit are in the description. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Don't follow me. Don't find me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Jonathan24. My games company is All Alliance Games at @all_games on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I'm Captain Bandana on Tumblr. If you want to go and find some more of my creative stuff, there's a bunch. I'm trying to do flash fiction and stuff on there, which some of which I might end up writing on stream. It'll be fun. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.